everyone. This is Suneet Verma, class of 1981, ex-Ravindra, based in Houston, Texas. Recalling one activity that I fondly remember while at school would definitely be the cross-country race. I mean, it was a unique event because the 50-strong house was actually participating in that event. 30 of them would cheer the rest 21 who would be running the race. So tremendous atmosphere. In fact, the entire school was involved in the process, and there used to be a tremendous build-up for that event. I remember probably a month or two in advance, people used to gear up for a special diet. Somebody would skip the astichal or maybe the morning prep, or he would get up before the reveille call and start practicing. So such was the atmosphere and the spirit behind it. And the people used to engrave it on the trees with the dividers, like Faster Madhav or Faster Chaitanya and things like that, or right on the stone benches on the route of the cross-country race, so to keep the spirits high of the runners. So it was something of that sort. And when the race used to start, my goodness, I think I remember Mr. Malhotra, when he used to pull the trigger, so people used to fall down because there was a tremendous push coming from behind. So, and then they used to get up and then run. And the most interesting part came when we were going down the Shivaji Parapet slope, because that was infested with monkeys, and a lot of people used to get their timings improved because the monkeys were behind them, or the fear of monkeys was there. So that is how. And then the last lap was again very interesting. It was a technical part where you had to conserve your stamina as you ran up the hill near the Kambata. So I think it was a beautiful race with various degrees of difficulties, and the final part of the final lap, when everybody was gathered around the oval, and when the lead runner used to enter the oval, my goodness, what a tremendous applause he used to get during those times. And everybody was so thrilled and so contented. People getting discs, and people having just completed the cross-country race, or maybe just getting the share of glucose. So I think it was a tremendous event at Scindia school. Unmatched and unparalleled. Having run a few here, I think nothing to beat the cross-country at Scindia school. Great event. And if at all our Bollywood friends from the school would make a film, I think on Scindia school, probably this would be an event to capture. So I think tremendous event. I so fondly remember at Scindia school.
The two most sought after events at Scindia were, first of all, the Holi celebrations in the junior school. And we used to really look forward to those Holi celebrations. A lot of laddus, oranges, full masti, jokes, mimicry used to happen. Really, that was an enjoyable time. And second was the Ganesh Chaturthi Visarjan at the Suraj Kund. That was really amazing. The swimming captain used to swim over with the Ganesh Murti and used to go deep in the center of the Kund. So those two events, we used to look forward to those Panjiri. We used to have Panjiri during that Ganesh Chaturthi. So those two events, the Holi and the Ganesh Chaturthi, were really great.
Hi, I am Harshvardhan Dhanmate from the 85 batch. In the school there were many activities, and most of the activities were liked by us. But some of us, I was a sportsman, so the sports activity was of paramount importance for me. And in that, athletics, football, hockey, every evening we used to look forward for those activities. And we used to really thoroughly enjoy those activities so much that the whole day we used to be just looking forward. Even in our classroom, we used to just strategize and plan about what we were going to do in the sporting activities. However, there was a special activity which I think only the Scindia school has, that is called the Astachal. The Astachal at sunset every evening at about 5:45 or 6, when the sun used to go down on the western hills. That's the time when we used to sit on the Astachal, and that time Mr. Chatterjee, who was a music teacher, used to play a nice devotional song almost every evening. And after that, we used to have a 2-minute silence. That 2-minute silence was so deafening and so fantastic that we used to think and recuperate about the full day's activities, and just we used to think what we have lost, what we have gained, what we have done in the day's time, and what we have to do tomorrow. The Astachal was part of the day's schedule. It was there every day, and every day we used to look forward, after all the exciting activities of the day, we used to look forward to just those 2 minutes of peace and thoughtfulness, and of what we have done throughout the day and what we have to do tomorrow.
Hi guys, hello dear all Scindians. This is Nuragam Vats, known as Bihari, the class of 88. I'm ex-Jankogian and a Ranujian. I think so that would be the best combination. I've been asked to say the activities of Scindia school to which I used to get attracted. I'd say that Scindia school is a complete package in itself. There are so many activities, and we are attached and attracted and excited for all the activities. Specifying one is really tough, because spending 9 years at Scindia school, most crucial part of my life, which helps me, not only me, but all of us to develop in a complete all-round development process. So it's a complete package. But yes, I would like to just say few activities which are always close to our heart and to our memories, which we really cherish whenever we think of. I remember whenever we used to go to home during our vacations, so we used to love to travel by those different parties. That would be like I used to travel by Patna party, so different parties of Howrah, Bombay party, Calcutta party. So that was another fun of traveling with all your friends, so many juniors, seniors, but yes, that was a travel which we all enjoyed, which helped us for independent traveling. In sports, India has all-round performance projects, so it has so many number of games that you have the taste of every game. I don't think so any Scindian would say that he has not played a game which was there at Scindia school. But yes, amongst them, I used to love playing soccer, playing hockey, and participating in my athletics. Sometimes I used to love going for horse riding. I was able to learn a bit of swimming there. So it was really a fun. Now, even on a part of education point of view, there's the educations and the debates which were taking place that has really helped all of us in our life in which we are facing in this practical world, which gives us confidence. The Scindia school has a unique thing which none of the school across the world has, and that is Astachal. That 1 minute silence with a thought of the evening by Mr. Chatterjee was really beautiful. That 1 minute silence has really changed my life. It has helped me to move ahead in my journey, and it has really shaped me to be cool, calm, and to be able to face all the challenges in my life. I still remember many thoughts Mr. Chatterjee used to give. I would like to just share one. I remember he said, and quite regularly used to say, boys, temper is very valuable thing. Temper is very valuable thing. He used to repeat, temper is very valuable thing. And we say, enough, come move ahead sir, please. But then he used to say, temper is very valuable thing. Do not lose it. Please maintain a minute's silence. So Scindia school is a package which helps you to groom. During your sports, learning sports was one aspect, but the biggest aspect, when you are playing a sports, you know how to have a healthy competition. you are having a competition amongst yourself, amongst your friends, amongst your classmates, seniors, juniors, different hostels. But it's all healthy relationship. It's all healthy competition. And sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And Scindia school has really taught me how to lose and how to face when you are a loser. Everyone is taught to win and become a winner. But sports and competition teaches you how to lose. So I'm thankful to Scindia school for whatever I am. Wish you all the best, all the Scindians, complete Scindia school fraternity, and good luck. Have a healthy life. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is Shashank Bandhu, ex-year class of 1990. I'm here to share my favorite activity during my school days. When I joined Scindia school, I did not know what to expect. But there was one thing I was sure of, that being there will be a routine that will have to follow every day. Everything will be timed with no slack. In general, what crosses one's mind when you have a picture like that is you have to be in time for every activity. Be it getting up in the morning for PT, getting ready for inspection, getting ready for your meals, classes, the list goes on. It is a routine. Personally, I hated it. But over a period of time, it gets ingrained in your DNA. But when I look back, there is one activity I would look forward to every Saturday. For me, it was quite extraordinary and unbelievable. I recall every Saturday, there was a movie that was shown to us. We will walk from junior section to assembly hall and senior section. It'll be a good break and change of scenery beyond going from your house to junior section school. I love movies, and for me it was quite surprising. I used to think, क्या school है? यहाँ movie भी दिखाते हैं? Remember, this is early 80s. It used to be an event, and we will always look forward to it. And friends would discuss where we will sit in the assembly hall. We will also discuss what mal we will carry. Mal translates to something to eat during a movie time. There was no popcorn or cold drinks, but the void was filled by all the mal we will carry. Generally cream biscuits like bourbon, or a can of Kisan juice if we were lucky. Where compass from our geometry boxes will come handy to make a hole in the can, which was shared between few friends. It would be a mad rush to find the best seats along with your friends to enjoy the movie. We got to see some great movies during the time in the assembly hall. That was an activity, an event, and the fun that went with it will always stay with me. Thank you guys.
I joined this school in the year 1987, and I think probably in the entire day my favorite activity used to be probably the morning assembly, and especially the Fridays when we used to sing the song number 14, Saraswati Vandana. I really loved it. Saraswati Vandana, Jayati Jayama Saraswati. The boys used to sing it so well that it used to set the entire tone for the weekend and the coming week. When the boys in one word used to sing Shanti Ki Sarita Bahade, it even used to bring a smile on the face of the then principal, Dr. S.D. Singh. And he always commented us and complimented us by saying, "Well sung, boys." So probably out of all the activities, my morning assembly, song number 14, Saraswati Vandana, used to be my favorite activity throughout the day. I always cherished singing Saraswati Vandana, song number 14, and I remember each and every lyric even today also. So probably that was the best activity I always enjoyed in my daily curriculum.
Hi, my name is Debarshi Das Gupta. I passed out of Scindia in 1999. I was in Dolath House, part of North Block, often derided by those in the south as the Gaon, the lesser privileged village. But I think we were the privileged ones all the while. When I was asked to share my finest memory from school, I knew right away what I was going to talk about. It's my everyday commute from North Block to school that remains my finest and most abiding memory even today. I recollect walking past Suraj Kund, its pond changing colors through the year and parakeets screeching while in flight over it. I think of the vast Rocky Games fields, the trees that we labeled with the botanical names along with Robin Jacob. I think of the path leading enticingly down to Khambatal, as well as the Teli temple, intricately carved and matched in its glory by the Gurudwara opposite it. It's this sense of the campus's beauty, its expanse, its historical legacy that I imbibed daily, along with countless stories from my friends that we shared while walking to school every day. Unfortunately, this landscape is no longer part of the students' lives, but it still lives on in me. It's fresh. It's a memory that's still strong to withstand this change and others that may come along its way.